Hello everyone. On a gloomy morning in Malaysia, when the earth trembled due to a strong earthquake equivalent to the explosion of 334 atomic bombs, what seemed like a pure natural phenomenon stirred up far-reaching consequences for both humans and wildlife. The earthquake not only claimed the lives and property of the people but also created a chaotic life in the natural environment, forcing animals, including wild boars, to find ways to survive in spaces that had never belonged to them. Houses collapsed, forests were destroyed, and once fertile lands were now nothing but desolate wastelands, no longer a safe haven for humans or animals. The natural environment was severely disrupted. Rivers broke their banks, and the land was buried, creating a scene of devastation that forced both humans and wildlife to struggle to restore balance in their lives. Are you ready to join the earthquake recovery efforts and the battle against invasive species? If so, leave a comment with the number 1. Wild boars, a species that primarily inhabits the tropical forests of Malaysia, are now facing the risk of losing their natural shelter. When the earthquake occurred, these forests were devastated, leaving animals with no place to take refuge. Especially the wild boars, with their instinct to search for survival, had no choice but to move to areas outside the forests, and eventually they found their way into agricultural fields or even nearby urban areas. The invasion of wild boars into cities is not an uncommon phenomenon, but now, under the impact of natural disasters, this invasion has become more severe than ever. The once peaceful fields have now turned into battlegrounds for wild boar herds, as they come here to forage and make their nests, with an estimated annual cost ranging from 60 to 70 million USD, according to a recent report. Rural areas near cities, where farmers once tended to their crops every day, now face the devastating side of destruction caused by these wild animals. It's not just a matter of crop loss. The battles between humans and wild boars also threaten the safety of urban residents. Wild boars, having lost their natural habitat, have become reckless and unpredictable animals. They do not hesitate to invade residential areas, causing panic and even danger for those living in affected regions. These aggressive boars, with their strength and speed, can cause traffic accidents, destroy property, and disrupt the daily lives of people. Amid the mounting anxiety caused by natural disasters and wildlife invasions, the people of Malaysia have no choice but to resort to measures like hunting. The policy requires hunters to complete a strict training course before participating in licensed hunts. Each hunter must pass a theoretical course on how to build and operate helicopters safely and complete at least 5 days of practical flight training under supervision. This preparation is crucial because hunting wild boars by helicopter requires flying over challenging terrain, where traditional hunting methods are almost impossible to execute. A small mistake could result in mission failure or, worse, a serious accident in the air in this high-risk wild boar hunting world. Hunters must be ready for any situation, including having parachuting skills in case the hunt becomes dangerous. The tension is palpable, as each hunter knows that in moments of chaos, a split-second decision can determine everything. The government has equipped hunters with the appropriate tools. Hooters' flagship stores have turned into hubs for attention and preparation, where hunters gather to attend meetings and receive briefings from experts. Inside, sales staff explain the offers and demonstrate how to properly operate hunting rifles. Hunters consult various options with the guidance of experienced staff. The hunting training program is a comprehensive course that requires participants to complete several days of training. This includes theoretical lessons on how to use the equipment and practical shooting exercises, simulating wild boar hunts with live ammunition. Hunters learn how to estimate lead, adjust the speed of their rifles, and prepare their targets, all of which are crucial for a successful hunt. On the first day of the hunt, the conditions were harsh, with extreme weather and biting winds blowing into the faces of the hunters. Every step taken was crucial, as a mistake could result in a lost opportunity or, worse, a dangerous encounter. Precision was the deciding factor, and the discipline of the hunters turned each accurate shot into a victory. After hours of tense waiting, the hunting team finally spotted Bella and her family in the rugged terrain of the national forest, located in the northern mountain ranges. Bella, weighing over 550 elves, moved through the dense brush, completely camouflaged to survive. The mountainous landscape, with its steep slopes and thick underbrush, provided a strategic hiding place for the wild boars. Faced with harsh weather, the hunters had to move cautiously, conserving energy and maintaining focus. It took about 4.5 hours to silently track, follow, and make an accurate shot to bring down the tough matriarch. The winter hunting season had ended, but the hunters pressed on, determined to pursue Bella's tribe, which had moved up the steep hills in the north. If you support the wild boar hunting efforts of the people of Malaysia, leave a comment with the number 2. These treacherous hills, with dense brush and hidden ravines, form a maze that challenges even the most seasoned hunters. Navigating through this difficult terrain requires unpredictable steps, camouflaged tracks, and rapidly changing weather conditions.
Bir düştü. Düştü.
Hunters must remain constantly vigilant, watching for sudden movements and listening for the faint rustling sounds that signal the presence of wild boars. One critical detail that hunters must focus on is their shooting position. Every shot requires precision due to the uneven terrain, where a single mistake could lead to a dangerous fall or the loss of the opportunity. In the third hunting round, the hunters faced treacherous terrain that was inaccessible by vehicles, located in the eastern part of Mississippi. This area covered about 1,500 square miles of wetlands, presenting a significant challenge for traditional hunters. Helicopters, carefully prepared, provided a clear advantage in reaching swampy areas and other hard-to-reach places. The sound of helicopter engines cut through the dense, humid air over the swamps of eastern Mississippi in 2017, as the hunters prepared for an aerial hunt that would test all of their skills. From above, they would chase the wild boars, and this was not a static hunt, but a high-speed pursuit. The brush and water flowing below made traditional tracking impossible, highlighting the distinct advantage of helicopters in flushing the wild boars out of their hiding spots. Suddenly, a dark mass burst out from the brush, fighting against the wind. The hunter focused on the animal's erratic movement on the ground, with no flat terrain, each shot requiring intense concentration amid the vibrations of the helicopter. After each hunt, the hunters are responsible for collecting and reporting the number of wild boars they have taken down to the authorities in order to manage the wild boar population, which poses a significant threat to local agriculture. This is an important way to monitor hunting activities, where hunting teams compete to win awards for the heaviest wild boar and the team with the highest number of wild boars taken. The event highlights both teamwork and the strategies needed to reduce the wild boar population. Each hunter is encouraged to harvest only one wild boar to ensure sustainability. Each wild boar undergoes a strict health inspection process to ensure its safety for consumption. The hunters meticulously peel off each thick layer of skin to reveal clean, usable meat. This meat is highly prized for its nutritional value, rich in high-quality protein, essential vitamins such as B12, iron, and healthy fats, which are crucial for maintaining energy levels and overall health. Although wild boar hunting in Mississippi has faced mixed opinions due to its complex environmental and economic impacts, the sale of wild boar meat has become a niche industry, providing a source of income for local residents. The revenue from these sales is used to fund safe hunting organizations and promote responsible hunting methods. On average, wild boar meat is sold for about 8 to 12 USD per pound, depending on the quality and processing standards. Although these hunts are crucial for mitigating the devastating impact of wild boars on agricultural land and the habitats of native animals, ethical concerns and long-term effects continue to be a topic of debate. Are the current methods truly effective, or will they lead to new problems down the road? Share your thoughts and join the discussion below. Thank you for watching the video. These methods have helped stop the spread of certain invasive species. Do you have any better ideas to address this issue? Please share your thoughts in the comments so we can discuss it together. Thank you for watching until the end. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And be sure to tell your friends about us so they can follow along too. South Korea is a country with a large forested area, but wildfires have become an increasingly serious issue, especially during dry and hot seasons. Wildfires not only cause significant damage to property and the environment, but also have a strong impact on the ecosystem, forcing many wildlife species to lose their habitats. Monkeys, a species that primarily lives in forests, are among the victims of these fires. Forests in South Korea provide food, shelter, and living space for wildlife, including monkeys. When wildfires occur, these monkeys lose their natural habitat. The fire destroys trees and natural food sources, leaving the monkeys with no safe refuge. This forces them to move out of the forests and find ways to survive in urban environments. Leave a comment with the number 1 to join the effort to protect forests and wildlife, prevent monkey invasions into cities, and safeguard their natural habitats. When they lose their forest habitat, monkeys begin searching for food and shelter in nearby urban areas. From large cities like Seoul and Incheon to suburban areas, monkeys have started to appear more frequently in residential neighborhoods. Their invasion of the cities has become a growing concern, not only for the residents but also for the urban environment. Monkeys, when living in cities, search for food in human living areas. They can destroy property, enter homes in search of food, and there have even been cases of monkeys attacking residents. Their presence in densely populated areas raises concerns about safety for the public, as well as disruptions to daily life.
Come on! Shoot! Bugger off!
In addition, the invasion of monkeys into the city also impacts the urban environment, as they can damage green spaces, disrupt the urban ecosystem, and even harm infrastructure systems. Another concern is that monkeys may carry diseases, such as infectious diseases, posing a risk of transmission to humans or domestic animals. This creates a public health threat, especially in the context of pandemics and other infectious diseases. Farmers in the northern mountainous regions of South Korea have been facing an increasingly serious issue due to the sudden invasion of approximately 3 million monkeys. Fruit and vegetable farms have been the hardest hit. According to a report from the Korea Agricultural Products Protection Organization, the damage caused by monkeys in 2021 alone amounted to over $2 million USD. To cope with the significant damage caused by monkeys, the people of Japan have built a special electric fence to prevent millions of monkeys from invading residential and agricultural areas. This electric fence consists of barbed wire connected to electric pulses, extending approximately 25 miles around residential areas and farms in the Takama mountain range. The cost of constructing this fence system amounts to about 1.5 million USD, a substantial amount but essential to protect the community. Faced with a significant increase in the monkey population, reaching up to 3 million, causing severe damage, the people of South Korea have been forced to adopt extreme measures to cope. One of the most effective methods is the use of large steel traps. These traps can catch 10 to 15 monkeys at a time, helping to quickly reduce the number of invasive monkeys. Only individuals with experience and a deep understanding of monkey behavior are allowed to participate in this activity. They must know how the traps work and how to strategically place them, typically near dense forests, farms, or garbage dumps, where monkeys often search for food. To increase their effectiveness, the traps are often baited with fruit, making it easier for the monkeys to fall into them. Setting up these large steel traps usually takes about 3 to 4 hours. The traps work on a simple mechanism. When the monkeys are attracted to the bait and step inside, the door automatically closes, trapping them inside. These traps can be used for a long time without causing environmental pollution, reflecting South Korea's environmental protection standards. However, it is crucial for the people to check the traps regularly to maintain their effectiveness and ensure they don't get damaged or lose their ability to catch monkeys. In 2022, South Korea had to resort to using firearms to deal with the remaining monkeys. In just 5 months, over 7,500 monkeys were killed with the help of experienced hunters. These hunters typically carry out their tasks from a distance of 100 to 150 feet to ensure high accuracy and safety, minimizing the risk of unintended accidents. With a permit, you will need to use a weapon, such as a Winchester 308 or H&8 Magnum 375, that is powerful enough to take down a baboon. Accuracy is key, and a mistake can land you in the hospital. Leave a comment number 2 if you think using a baboon gun is appropriate, and share this video with your friends who are interested in baboon hunting to raise awareness. However, monkey hunting must be done carefully to avoid monkeys discovering the hunter's hiding place. Additionally, in bad weather conditions such as heavy rain or fog, hunters may encounter slippery terrain and poor visibility, making it difficult to approach the target. Therefore, hunting licenses stipulate that hunting in bad weather conditions is not recommended to ensure the safety of hunters. To become a hunter in South Korea, one must go through a strict examination and obtain a hunting license, ensuring they have the necessary skills and knowledge to handle hunting situations. The minimum age to participate in hunting is 20 years old. The most commonly used firearm for dealing with wild monkeys is the semi-automatic rifle called the Saga 75. This is a high-performance rifle with an effective shooting range of up to 200 feet, allowing hunters to take down their targets from a safe distance. The number of hunters participating in this campaign has reached more than 2,000 people, an impressive number reflecting the determination of Koreans to protect their environment and property from monkey invasion. Please leave a comment below the video if you are affected by invasive monkeys. Please vote 1 if you support the trapping and hunting of monkeys by the Japanese. Thank you for watching the video. Share this video for your family's luck. Goodbye and see you in the next video.
There are an estimated 3,000 to 5,000 Komodo dragons in Indonesia, making them the most numerous in the world. These cold-blooded predators live on the islands of Komodo, Rinca, Flores, and surrounding areas. Their bite is extremely powerful, and they have several venom glands in their mouths. Their venom contains not only toxins, but also disease-causing bacteria. When bitten, the wound can lead to severe infection and death for the prey. For many years, Komodo dragons were only found in Indonesia. These majestic creatures lived on the islands of Komodo, Rinca, Flores, Gili Motang, and were known for their enormous size, reaching up to 10 feet long and weighing over 150 pounds. Join us as we learn more about this incredible giant. According to the International Union for Conservation of Nature, there are about 4,000 Komodo dragons in the wild. They prefer dry, sunny climates. They live in areas with long dry seasons and short, rainy seasons, with temperatures typically ranging from 29 degrees Celsius to 35 degrees Celsius, 85 degrees Fahrenheit to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Komodo dragons are very territorial. Adults typically maintain their own territories, and fights occur when two Komodo dragons encounter each other in one another's territory. These fights help define territory boundaries and maintain control of resources. Fights between Komodo dragons are often fierce and can result in serious injuries. They use their sharp claws and powerful teeth in fights. However, these fights also play an important role in maintaining social order and distributing resources within their population. Komodo dragons are primarily carnivores, and their diet consists of wild animals such as deer, wild boar, and water buffalo. They can hunt large prey and consume large amounts of meat in one sitting. Komodo dragons are also scavengers and play an important role in cleaning up their habitat. They often eat the carcasses of large animals, which helps prevent the spread of disease. However, they mainly use ambush hunting strategy. Komodo dragons can hide in bushes or in shady places to wait for prey to come near. When prey appears, they attack by rushing forward and biting with sharp teeth and powerful claws. With excellent hunting skills, they can disrupt the ecological balance. To hunt Komodo dragons effectively, hunters often divide into specialized roles such as trackers, who focus on tracking the dragons, and alerters, who stay alert for potential threats. These groups rely on their collective experience and local knowledge to identify the best areas where Komodo dragons are likely to appear. Once prey is spotted, hunters carefully observe the dragon from a safe distance, keeping an eye on its movements and behavior. They assess the size of the Komodo dragon, which can reach 10 feet in length and weigh more than 150 pounds, to determine the best approach for a successful and humane hunt. Once the prey is down, hunters perform a thorough examination to confirm the kill and ensure the dragon no longer poses a threat. They then proceed with the harvesting process according to strict guidelines set by local authorities. On average, a successful hunt will yield 1 to 2 Komodo dragons, depending on the specific population control goals for that area. After each hunt, hunters must report detailed information including the number of dragons taken, their size, and the exact location of the hunt. Management of Komodo dragons in Indonesia is significantly influenced by the topography of their habitat, which creates unique challenges. The mountainous and densely forested areas on the islands they inhabit, such as Komodo and Rinca, complicate the monitoring and control of these large reptiles. Steep hills and dense forests can make it difficult for patrollers to safely monitor and interact with the dragons. How do you think the control of Komodo dragon populations affects the safety of local communities and their economic well-being? Specifically, these successful hunts have significantly benefited Indonesian communities by reducing the risk of attacks on humans and livestock, thereby improving the safety and security of local villages. In addition, these hunts contribute to the local economy through ecotourism activities generating income for the communities. The skins and other byproducts from the dragons are also valuable resources, further supporting the livelihoods of the people involved. What do you think of this approach? We would love to hear from you, so please share your views in the comments section below. These geese tend to consume large amounts of grass and other vegetation, which severely affects the growth of trees. Overeating not only reduces grass growth, but also hinders the natural recovery of the environment. Furthermore, invasive geese compete fiercely with native animals for food and shelter, leading to a decline in the population of native species and creating complex ecological problems such as imbalances in the ecosystem and loss of biodiversity. In response to the problems caused by invasive geese, the government has implemented a number of population management measures to control their growth. These measures are designed to minimize negative environmental impacts and limit competition for resources between invasive geese and native species. Strategies include controlling goose populations through regulated hunting programs, restoring and protecting native habitats, and increasing monitoring to assess the effectiveness of these measures. Canada goose hunting requires careful preparation and proper equipment to ensure a hunt that is both effective and humane. Hunters will need basic equipment such as a 12 or 20 gauge rifle, along with observation accessories such as binoculars to track geese from a distance. In addition, the use of camouflage and cover is necessary to maintain secrecy, increasing the chances of approaching geese without scaring them. Careful preparation not only helps hunters achieve good results, but also ensures that hunting is carried out responsibly and in accordance with ethical principles. Mastering accurate aiming techniques is essential to ensure success in goose hunting, especially when faced with long-range shooting situations. Being mentally prepared to respond to unforeseen situations and adjusting strategies in a timely manner helps hunters increase their chances of success and ensure a safe and effective hunt. Hunting is an important tool for managing Canada goose populations, which can have serious impacts on the environment and ecosystem. Selecting the right location is essential to achieving effective hunting. Effective hunting areas often include wetlands and open fields where geese congregate to forage.
Good shooting.
One of the most effective and popular tactics used by hunters is to use fake goose traps, or goose decoys, which are placed in high positions to attract the attention of geese from the air. Timing of the placement of decoys is important, with early morning being the ideal time to ensure they are placed before the geese begin their migration for the day. While hunting is an effective tool for controlling goose populations and minimizing their impacts on agriculture and natural habitats, it is not a panacea. To address the increase in goose populations, additional management measures must be implemented in addition to hunting, such as protecting and restoring native habitat, improving agricultural land management, and increasing monitoring to track changes in goose populations and their impacts. We would love to hear your thoughts on this method. Do you think it is an effective way to manage goose populations and protect our crops? If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe and share our channel for more great content on hunting and wildlife management. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.
Yeah!